Welcome back to another ETS Profile. My name is Christine Richards and I'm Zpryme's Research Director. And we're pleased to have with us now Thierry Godart with Intel. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Christine.
So tell us a little bit about what you're working on at Intel.
Yeah, thanks. So at Intel, I'm part of the Internet of Things group. This is a fairly new group addressing the need for microprocessors, but also for software solution in the area of industrial internet.
Okay.
So I am responsible for the energy business in that group, which is looking at how do we, again, expand the Internet of Things into utilities and oil and gas companies and also power generation.
Excellent. Now, today at ETS, we had a great presentation this morning around climate change and some of the things that are happening there.
Yes.
How can technology help support, or combat climate change?
Yeah, for me, climate change is really an important topic. It's getting serious. CO2 emission needs to be curbed, and I think the utility industry has a major role to play. Once we're at 80% renewable by 2050 and all the cars are electric, I think we have made a big difference. How do you link that to technology? Well, as we know, what's happening is that a lot of the clean way of producing power is actually very distributed, solar panel and so forth. And the technology needs to scale, need to be standardized, need to be very cheap to deploy at scale. So that's where Intel can play a major role, is promoting standard technology into areas where in the past we've seen very specialized, very expensive technology.
Yeah.
Now Intel can promote more open and secure type of technology.
Yeah, really helping to drive down that cost and making it possible to put sensors all over the place. So
Exactly. Yes.
That's great. Now, we have some research coming out around the Internet of Things, machine learning, developing more autonomous grids. What's the link that you're seeing between some of this hardware as well as some of this software and analytics?
Right. Again, the old paradigm of command and control, everything is centralized and you're computing things in the back office based on very rigid model that you have studied, in my past as a power system engineer. To me, that doesn't scale, it doesn't apply to the new problem. The new problem will need sensor data, localized analytics in the sense of machine learning. So the sensor will bring data and you will have machine learning algorithm that knows how to deduct from a set of data that gets richer and richer. So you learn that, if this pattern happen, I know this new thing's gonna happen. So you start anticipating issues.
Yeah.
And again, back to the grid, you see a lot of connected device, you see a lot of solar panel, battery coming in. They're not gonna be easy to centralize and command and control. It's gonna be a lot better system to use the Internet of Things, bring the data to what we call fog, mini cloud, and perform analytics locally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely that distribution of intelligence for different areas.
Yes.
So, there's a lot going on. A lot of change that's happening. Huge things, huge possibilities within the industry. How do utilities and communities, get started with some of these things we've talked about?
Very, very good question. Step by step. We at Intel have we have Horizon 1, Horizon 2, Horizon 3. First step, connect the interconnected. Find a way to put maybe gateways, maybe sensors that are easily deployed, can be managed remotely, and can bring the data back to the cloud. So you connect the unconnected, you take care of the protocols. These are industrial legacy protocol that need to be abstracted so everything looks like an Ethernet node. Think about a device starting to tweet or to stream instead of a device talking, DNP3 or all the way to the cloud. Second step, software-defined architecture. Start defining your systems using software. So don't need to change your device, your meters, whatsoever. Fourth, you need to download applications to those devices to make them do something different to enable new processes, new functions. And the third step is a complete transformation of your businesses, including creating new businesses, because once you have this data flow and these easy to maintain and configure systems, you can really scale new businesses, services, consumer touch point, experience, and make the consumer feel good about being a utility customer.
Excellent. A lot of exciting changes ahead. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Christine. This is a great conference. I enjoy it every year.
Excellent.
Thank you.